Hey y'all, my name's Adam Powell, running for City Council in North Austin's beautiful District 7. Yeah, this is a personal question for me when we talk about housing affordability because I'm the only candidate in this race who was born right here in Austin, but I was raised in Leander because my parents are both educators and that's where they could afford to buy a house, raise me and my siblings. So I did support the recent efforts for our zoning and land use changes. Frankly, because we do need to build more supply. Austin has been experiencing explosive growth, and we've been caught flat-footed, especially with missing middle housing opportunities for folks outside of just single family or apartment. I also strongly support subsidized affordable housing. So I'm a board member with Austin Safe Alliance, vice chair of our building committee, where we've been building permanent supportive housing. So I believe we have to find ways to build this subsidized affordable housing to increase our market rate supply and, of course, provide direct assistance to homeowners and renters to make sure that folks aren't displaced and they can stay exactly where they are. I'm in support of traffic calming approaches and just making room, validating the experiences of folks who are navigating our built environment outside of a car. When I look at District 7 specifically, we have so many major arterial roads. I'm thinking Burnett, North Lamar, Palmer, Anderson Lane that are frankly hazardous to be in, to navigate without being inside of a car. I honestly believe we can do better than that. I think it's an environmentally existential problem we're facing, our car dependency, the amount of emissions from cars, the amount of emissions from the highway expansion. I've opposed I-35 expansion strongly as a volunteer with Rethink 35. And then I also believe it's an existential equity concern, recognizing that so many people in District 7 cannot afford to own a car or maybe have a disability and can't drive a car in the first place. Right now, our built environment is telling those people that they don't deserve to exist in our community, and I can't stand that. We have to move quicker, and I do believe those traffic calming efforts to increase our sidewalk and bike lane infrastructure, our bus infrastructure, our transit infrastructure are good efforts. So, like I mentioned in an earlier question, I've been working directly on homelessness services in the form of helping develop permanent supportive housing. I strongly believe that is a wonderful solution for folks who have been experiencing homelessness, especially for multiple years. Give them a roof over their head, free rent to stay as long as they want to, and services on site. That said, permanent supportive housing is very expensive, so while we need to do that wherever we can, we also have to recognize the entire spectrum of homelessness services. A great example of this is our rapid rehousing programs, partnered with nonprofits across the city that we have a lot of room to improve on, recognizing that if we have people successfully in a rapid rehousing program for a few months or up to a year or so, and preventing them from experiencing homelessness for multiple years in the first place, that is a much more efficient way for us to be addressing those problems. And that goes to the concept of diversion. We have to find folks who are teetering on the brink of experiencing homelessness and give direct services to them. I support our basic income pilot. I support directly giving to low income families and recognizing that we just need to make sure that people have roofs over their heads first and foremost before we can start addressing anything else in their experience.